The rumors will fade, but the memory of how you held me that night will never leave my bones. They twist our story to fit their tongues, but love was never meant to sound perfect when retold. Everyone's talking, yet no one asks how much it hurt to lose you. I hear what they say about us, but all I remember is how your breath steadied mine. The lies sting less than your silence. It's the quiet that kills me. They speak like witnesses, but they never saw the tears hidden beneath our smiles. The rumors are endless, but so was the way my heart raced every time you looked at me. They turned our love into gossip, but they'll never know it once felt like a secret blessing. People invent stories when they can't comprehend a love that didn't follow logic. The world gossips about us, but only you know how raw my truth was when I said your name. Let them talk. Their lies only make our silence more sacred. They whisper your name in venom, but I still speak it like a prayer. Every rumor they spread feels like an echo of what we once were, distorted but still haunting. They never saw the tenderness hidden beneath our chaos. The more they talk, the more I realize how misunderstood real love truly is. The stories about us are false, but the ache in my chest is painfully real. People crave drama. We just wanted peace, but peace never entertained anyone. They talk about us because we made them feel something they've never known. Intensity. The truth between us was too beautiful to survive in a world that feeds on rumors. They'll never understand how we loved so deeply that even our silence became a rumor. I've stopped caring about what they say. I just wonder if you still think of me when you hear my name. Their words sting, but not as much as knowing we're both pretending we're fine. They gossip like it's their duty, but they'll never grasp the holiness of what we shared. Every rumor they tell is just a reminder of how unforgettable we were to the world. I hear them say your name with disgust, but in my heart, it still tastes like love. They'll never admit it, but even their lies are proof that we left a mark. Rumors can only exist when something worth talking about once existed, and we did. They turned our pain into a story for entertainment, but for us, it was real. The world talks too loudly. Maybe that's why we fell apart in whispers. I'd rather be the scandal they can't stop talking about than a memory you easily forgot. They'll forget the rumors someday, but I'll still remember your eyes, calm, guilty, and full of truth. They say we were reckless. Maybe we were, but at least we were alive. People gossip because they're terrified of never being loved that fiercely. The rumors don't scare me anymore. Losing you already taught me the meaning of pain. They speak lies so easily, but truth has a way of surviving time. They think we were toxic, but maybe we were just too honest for their comfort. The world can believe whatever it wants, but I'll always believe what we felt was real. I let them talk because silence protects what words could never explain. The lies around us are growing, but love never needed witnesses. It needed courage. The rumors don't define us, the moments no one saw do. They whisper like they know, but they never saw you look at me as if I was your only truth. Every rumor carries jealousy. They talk because they wish they had what we had. They turned our love into a headline, forgetting it was once a heartbeat. The rumors hurt less when I remember how deeply you once cared. They see drama, I see destiny interrupted by fear. People will always talk, but only we know what it felt like when our souls collided. They'll never admit it, but every rumor they spread is born from envy. The lies sound convincing because the truth between us was too fragile to defend itself. They try to ruin your name, but they'll never erase the tenderness you left in me. The gossip doesn't break me anymore. It just reminds me I once mattered to you. They don't understand that behind every rumor lies a truth that was too beautiful to survive. The rumors are everywhere, but I still ache for the version of us no one ever saw. They think they're exposing us, but love that pure can't be shamed. I used to fight the lies, now I let them speak. I know the truth burns deeper in silence. They spread rumors because they saw the way you looked at me, like you'd found home. They turned our passion into poison, but the memory still feels like fire. Every rumor is just a reflection of their curiosity about what love can truly do. They'll talk for a while, but one day they'll realize what they envied was real connection. The lies about us might win the world's attention, but our truth will win eternity's respect. There are rumors being spread about us, but none of them capture the fire that truly burns between our souls. They talk about us as if they were there, yet they've never heard the way your silence speaks to me. Rumors can twist the truth, but they can't erase the way you looked at me that night. It was real. Let them whisper. Their voices will fade, but the echo of your touch will haunt me forever. They said things about us I can't repeat, but what matters most is what we know deep inside our hearts. The world believes the lies they've heard, but I still remember the truth we created in the dark. There are stories being told about us, but no one truly knows how sacred our connection was. They're spreading rumors, but they'll never understand how our love was both a sin and a prayer. Everyone seems to know our story, yet none of them were there when we fell apart quietly. I hear what they say about us, but I refuse to let their words poison the memory of you. Rumors may break reputations, but they can't destroy the kind of love that's on soul. Let them talk. They need something to fill their silence. Ours was too powerful to ignore. They gossip because they envy the way our eyes met and made time stop. The rumors sting, but not as much as pretending we never existed. I'd rather be the villain in their stories than erase the truth of what we had. Every rumor about us holds a fragment of truth, twisted by mouths that never tasted our pain. They'll never know that behind every lie, there was once a love too beautiful for the world to handle. They can say what they want, but they'll never understand how deeply we once belonged to each other. The lies they spread only prove they noticed something real, something too rare to explain. People talk because they can't comprehend the kind of connection that exists beyond logic. Rumors are just noise. Your name in my chest still sounds like music. They'll gossip today, but one day they'll wish they'd felt something half as intense as what we had. I heard what they said, but none of them know how it felt to be touched by your truth. The world thrives on rumors. I thrive on the memory of your last goodbye. They're building lies out of our love, but I still see the purity in our mistakes. They think they know the story, but they only saw the ending, not the tears behind it. There are rumors about us, but I wonder, would they still speak if they knew how much it hurt? I've heard every word they've said, and yet all I miss is your silence beside me. Let them say what they want. Our truth was never meant for small minds. The rumors are loud, but the truth whispers softly. It still calls your name. I wish I could defend us, but how do you explain a love that never followed rules? They talk like they were there, but they never felt the trembling in my hands when you left. Every rumor feels like a wound, but every memory of you feels like healing. They can twist the story, but they can't rewrite how your eyes found mine in a crowded room. The lies are spreading, but my heart still believes in what we were. Before the noise, people love gossip more than truth, but I loved you more than pride. The rumors are cruel, but not as cruel as pretending I don't still think of you. They turned our truth into entertainment, but love was never a show for them to watch. I hear them talk about us, and I wonder if you defend me the way I still defend you in silence. Rumors have power, but they'll never be stronger than the memories we burned into each other. They can say what they want, but only you and I know what those late-night glances meant. The lies hurt, but not as deeply as your absence does every morning. Let them talk. We were never meant to be understood, only felt. The whispers about us are just proof we were unforgettable. I don't care what they say. I care that you don't deny what we had. Rumors fade, but our silence, our unspoken truth, still lives between us. They think they can define us, but only the universe knows how our souls collided. The lies are exhausting, but not as much as pretending I don't miss you. People believe what entertains them, not what hurts them. And our love hurt too beautifully. I stopped trying to correct their stories. Some truths are too sacred for the world. They talk about us like a scandal, but I remember it as a miracle. Rumors don't bother me anymore. I know what your eyes said, even when your mouth didn't. Every false story they tell is just a reminder of how unforgettable we were. The world may think we were wrong, but my heart still believes we were divine. They turned our love into gossip, but they'll never turn it into regret. Let them keep talking. If they only knew how real it felt, they'd envy every rumor. They say the loudest lies about those who make them feel the smallest. We made them feel invisible. Every rumor about us is a confession. They saw something too powerful to ignore.